Bernie Sanders has just dropped out of the presidential race. What are your thoughts?
You know, I work in the Senate with Bernie Sanders, and of course I ran for president and was on that stage with him. You know, Bernie is really an extraordinary leader. One of the things that Bernie brought to not only the race, but the national dialogue and discourse and was this point that about everyone having access to health care and affordable health care and universal health care and Medicare for all. And Bernie really pushed that conversation so that it became it actually consumed the majority of the conversations that were happening on the debate stage. Bernie has the ability to really to think beyond what is and see what can be, and I admire him for that. I think at this point, you know, I am supporting Joe Biden. I think that Bernie, and combined with Joe Biden and all of the others who have run, are committed and will be committed to unifying the party and the country. And but on today, well, as he has announced, I just have nothing to say but thank you, Bernie, for your voice and for your leadership and for everything that you have brought to the public discourse and your role of leadership in our country.
Senator, it's Sarah again. As a presidential candidate, you and Joe Biden had some strong sparring moments in the debates over race and health care, but you did endorse him, as you just mentioned.
Yes.
Did you guys talk before that, and how did you clear the air?
No, you know, it's, first of all, in a presidential race, you debate. That's why we have the debates, and so that's the nature of it. But I've known Joe for a long time. I have a great deal of affection for him, and I believe that he is going to be an extraordinary president and the kind of president that we need at this moment, which is someone who has the ability to hold that office with a sense of dignity and a sense of kindness and empathy, but also address the challenges. Joe, during his career in public service, his devoted career in public service, has been a leader on a number of issues that are about bringing economic relief to working families, to addressing the health care crisis. So he was instrumental, many would say, in helping the ACA get through the Congress, because he knows how to work with people, but he also understands the issues and the relevance and the role of the White House and those of us who work in Washington, D.C., to actually create solutions for American families.
Well, Biden has said that he is committed to a woman vice president on his ticket. Now, you're an odds-on favorite to take that spot. I got to ask you two questions. Are you interested in that job, and do you think your political views are in sync enough to make it work as his running mate?
So I know that conversation is taking place in the press and among pundits, and I'm honored to even be considered if that is the case. But I have to be very, very honest with you. I am full-time focused on what we need to do to address the coronavirus. I literally, day and night, every day, I've been working on it with other senators, with mayors. Again, I mentioned London Breed, Eric Garcetti, the great mayor of Los Angeles. I'm working with health administrators. I'm working with FEMA. Truly, that is my focus, because literally every day we're watching that ticker tape go in terms of the number of lives that are being lost every minute, the number of people who are losing their jobs every week, and that's right now. So honestly, that is truly where I am focused, truly.